Hello, people. This is Bear from Elliott Wave. Today is Friday, the 7th of March, and today we're gonna take a look at Bitcoin. Well, I'll just quickly go over gold. I won't make a video on gold because I don't really have much to say about it, so I'll just briefly go over it. No videos yesterday because Thursday are busy. Thursday mornings are very busy for me with school. So I think from now on there will be no videos whatsoever on Thursday. Yeah, I got her swimming. God, but nothing. I obviously can do my videos. I don't think I need my leg, my calf to do videos. So that being said, I see many of you. I see new subscribers, which makes me really happy. Welcome aboard. Let's can we guys get to 2,700 by the end of March? I think we can. Let's help me out, guys. It's really appreciated. All right, so Bitcoin. Before we get started, as I said, let's take a look at gold. So with gold, if you've been following the channel, as usual, I don't touch my accounts before. Sounds pretty naughty. Before I record videos, because I like to do it with you for various reasons. If you guys know, if you guys been around, you know why. So it looks like, the top. I've always, if you look at all videos, I always say 3,000, very important, blah, 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 blah. Now, the problem is, I can count this as 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could also count it as 3. Okay? Now, the problem is this A, B, C? And if it is A, B, C, it needs to be a very short C and then downside, okay? If this is 5. So, what I'm trying to say is, it is possible this is the right count, so this top is in place. If this top is in place of this degree, so that way 3, intermediate 3, then just to give you some reference, we would need to be correcting against this wave 2, okay? So we could easily, we shouldn't do anything. We might get back down here to the area of the previous 4, okay? So this would be just the beginning. Now, the way things are looking, it looks pretty bullish. So let's see. It's also possible this was just, we could extend higher, and this was just 1, 2 upside. It could turn out to be in any diagonal into minor 5. So this grade 5, which you probably cannot see if you're on your phone. Sorry. I was at TradingView as this thing. So I'm using a new let's say charting software for work. I might ask my boss if I can just use it, and then maybe I'll just do free advertisement. I don't know. I'll just use it because the way just the labels, so they're nested. So every small degree it's smaller in terms of size of the character. That makes sense. Anyways, yeah, that's about it. So before it turns into a gold video, Bitcoin. So with Bitcoin, as I mentioned last video, which was pretty much a week ago, I said, look, I see 2 counts. One is the one you're looking at, and the other one is this one, okay? Now, as usual, you may ask, Barrett, which one is it? You guys know my answer. If I knew, it wouldn't be here. Also, 3 counts that I see. What is this? Okay. Well, the other one would be cycle 5. So cycle 5 here. But that would be extremely bearish, okay? But possible. I don't think, it's my least favorite, but it is possible. So now at this point you may ask, Barrett, which one is it? So with the so we're on the daily, just for reference. Here, what do we see? So I see this and this, okay? So I see 2 large corrections, which is why I kind of like this. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Could you say this is sharp? This is sideways, I guess. Sideways, sharp. Sharp, sideways. Sharp, sideways, kind of. I guess that would be this here, okay? So that's one way to look at it. Now, what we're gonna do today is we're probably already like 5 minutes into the video, so I should have said that earlier, but we're gonna investigate the short term here, try to understand the case for discount and the case for discount, okay? So let's get into the hourly, okay? So here, wait a minute, sorry. Why is it called, okay, primary one done. So here, large 4 done, rename it primary 2 in the making. Okay, sorry. So here, let's think, which is not an easy thing to do nowadays. Okay, so you see what I mean by the waves, the labels? God, it really pissed me off considering how much I pay for it. So 3 down, 3 up, 5 down, ABC. Now, is it? Here's the interesting part, okay? Because I think that's where people make mistake. You see 3 down, okay, and you say, okay, the bottom is in. Now, is it reasonable to assume the bottom is in, considering you are expecting a wave 2 of this degree, which is 1 degree higher than this wave 4, and this wave 4, in terms of size, is, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much the same size as that wave 2. No, this wave 2 is actually 61.8% the length of wave 4, so it is smaller, shorter, okay? Now, is it reasonable to assume it is in place if, once again, it is 1 less degree and it is shorter? I mean, my answer would be no. I don't think it's reasonable. So, boom, we move everything, and we expect for the downside. Now, a very common Elliott wave tendency is a wave 2 will often end near the wave 4 of 1 less degree. So, if this is a count, I'm expecting Bitcoin to get all the way down here. Now, think about it. This would be a 50% crash, pretty much, because from 100 to 50, okay? Think about the media, all the, what would people say if this was to happen, okay? 40-50% crash. Bitcoin's dead, right? And that is a very good case for wave 2 in terms of psychological, and that is very usually when people should be buying. Now, as usual, it wasn't, and it won't ever be financial advice, but that's usually the way things work. Okay, so that being said, let's go back to the hourly and let's analyze it. Now, there is a case, I guess, for, what do you guys think? 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I have a little more? Sorry, I just can't help it every time. Okay, so let's do this. Let's zoom in so you guys can see if you're also on your phone. Obviously here, okay. A, B, C, WXY, just very ugly. A, B, C flat. Okay. Down in 3, sideways 4, no wave kind of validation. Down in 5. Okay. Now, you could because let's assume this is A, B, and C, okay? So if this is A, B, and C, you have 2 flats. You could argue this is a bit more sideways, yeah? You would also have connect 2 and 3, projected to 3, yeah? It's kind of nice. And here, how would you count it? 1, 2, 3. You would have to count it somehow like this, maybe. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Does it make sense? I don't know. You guys let me know. That's one way to look at it. As I often say, I don't like to go too deep on the time frames because that's when we make a mistake. Obviously, this is some sort of ABC. Okay, 3. That's 3. This is 3. Could easily be a triangle somewhere here. Could you count this as 5? Well, my squeeze 5. Could also say it's 3, and this is a W, X, Y. Okay, it's not the big point. Well, that's not the point I'm trying to make. So, should we create a folder to that? I guess we should. And we should probably name it 5 down in A. Okay. Now, here, I guess you could either label it like this. So, up in A, either sideways B or just A, B, C, okay, for B. Up in C for B. Ideally, this would be resistance 100,000, textbook move. Resistance on top of 100,000. Obviously, 100 is the strongest number in the market. 1 is the strongest number in the market. And then downside into wave C. Okay, that would be the case. Now, there's also a case where, where wave B could turn out to be a triangle. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and sorry, as usual, I can't help it. Maybe B here, C in the making, D in the making, A, C. Get the point right. Blah blah blah. Okay, that's also. Oh wait, sorry. If I'm not mistaken, if B is a triangle, wave A must be a 3-wave move. So if we count it as 5, it can't be. Okay, fellas. So if we want a triangle, then we would need to say, okay, this is A, B, and C. Which it's possible. I can honestly count it either way. As a matter of fact, if you count it this way, you have equality of C. So let me just A, B, C. Equality of C against A, which is very common in target, stands here, and we kind of respected it, okay? So it makes sense to count it as a 3-wave move, okay? Which opens up another possibility for the other count. So that's the way I see things. Quickly sum up, for the case of 1 in place now, either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B, wave B to be ABC, resistance on top of 100,000 and further downside, or else 3-wave move down into wave A, potential triangle, or just an ABC regular move into wave B and further downside. Okay, that's why I see things for this specific scenario. Now, for the other scenario where I'm saying, okay, let me get back. Sorry guys, I need to breathe. What time is it? Okay, I have a lecture, I have class in 1 hour. Okay, but we're perfect on schedule. So for the other case where you have wave 1 and 2 here in place, and then 1, 2, we would need to have a bottom in place here. Otherwise, I will not just like the count. So if we need a bottom in place, then we need a 3-wave down, a 3-wave move into wave 2, right? You guys follow? Okay. Now, for reference, I said this in previous videos. I think I'm going to start saying it more frequently. You see that all of these aren't labeled, right? So it's not because I'm not able to, just because I don't want to waste too much of my time and your time. And I personally see 3, right? This looks like a clear complex 3, 3, and this is like a 3-wave move into the end of wave 4, so it cannot be a wave C because wave C has 5 subways. So I don't label it, but I see it. And now I understand that, if I don't see it, doesn't mean you guys see them. But I also understand this is not a, let's say, education channel. It's just me presenting counts. So you guys can do whatever you want with the counts. I just present them. Obviously, if you have questions about the subdivision, then they're always welcome. It's better to do them on the Discord, which is absolutely free as usual. Just remember, beware scammers. Okay, so just a little bracket. ABC. Okay. ABC. We talked about it, same kind as before. ABC. ABC. This time it didn't sync. And here you will need, that's the problem. You need some sort of 1, 2, infinity and beyond, right? Now, let's zoom in. The question I ask you is, can you count 5? Question mark. I would say it looks like 3. Okay? And 3 waves a trend don't make. Remember that. Don't you ever forget that. It's not about what you see, it's what it is. 3 waves a trend don't make. Now, is it 3? Is it 5? I don't know. It looks like 3 to me, so that's why I don't like this. I am, as of right now, evidence suggests to me, okay, that I should probably just put it in, wait, in here, okay. Evidence suggests to me, ooh, sorry, it was a great ending, I just ruined it. This is my preferred count. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. You guys have me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. As usual, if you enjoyed the content, I really appreciate it if you guys leave a like and subscribe. It really helps. And have a great Friday. Don't drink too much. I will see you tomorrow.